Welcome to Foods and Herbs. My name is Amun-RA, and on this day we'll be talking about healing as a subject on its own. With me here today we have some herbs, and these herbs are all natural and organic and alkaline. So here in QC Foods and Herbs, we reverse any disease in 2 stages, and the approach that we use, it is what we call the African Biomineral Balance. In the African Biomineral Balance, here is where we reverse disease in 2 stages. The first step is the intracellular cell cleansing. We have to detoxify the body, we have to cleanse the body, then we can revitalize the body so that we can replenish the minerals that have been lost due to the presence of that disease. So far we've been working. This is my 2nd year of operation, and business per se, you can say it has been really good. We've been extremely successful in reversing cases of epilepsy, diabetes, fibroids, and other different issues, including gastrointestinal disorders and lung issues. So the basis of us doing this video on this day is that we want to bring to your attention so that we can all understand why we fall sick in the first place. We fall sick because of the foods that we consume. The foods that we've been designed to eat is what is corroding our bodies. And that's why last week I had a client and I was talking to her, and I asked her one question. In school, we were taught during our history lessons that maize was first introduced to Kenya by the Portuguese. Being that maize was introduced to us by the Portuguese people, how can we consume that food as our staple food? Because you see, the moment you eat maize, it turns to carbonic acid in your body. When you eat rice, it changes to glycerinic acid. So the foods that we've been designed to eat is what is causing illness in our bodies. And that's why our ancestors didn't have hospitals. Yes, they didn't have hospitals because the foods that they were eating, it was food that was native in their land, food that was available in their geological structure. So we fall sick because we consume foods that compromise our own biological makeup. But you see, we didn't know the deleterious effect of these foods that the colonizers brought to us. And you see, one thing that you also have to understand is that these people, when they brought these foods to us, they knew that these foods were going to be deleterious to our health. In this manner, that's why healing, or rather for healing to take place, it must be foods that are natural, that are alkaline, that are made by God or nature. In that aspect, we don't want to dive into the other side of healing, where they use these carcinogenic chemicals, photoplasmic poisons in our hospitals, because these drugs that they use for different diseases, they are chemicals, and you see, with chemicals they only suppress the symptoms, but they don't alleviate the problem that is meant to be removed. So with these herbs, we cleanse the body and we revitalize the body. And with our work, we've been very successful, and we are still running strong. So I'd like you, my viewers, to continue keeping in touch with us, because we'll be doing more of these educational videos, so that we can get to understand more of what's at stake, or rather what needs to be done, so that we can alleviate these health concerns that we do have. And that's the reason why lots of people have these diseases like diabetes. We have people with cancer, we have people with sickle cell anemia. You see, all these diseases were not there during our ancestors' time. It's something that just came during this from the 19th century. So it's our calling for both you and I to return back to what we used to consume, we as the black people, because that is what has been eliminated from us. We don't eat foods that are natural, or being that these foods are not natural, we eat foods that are compromised. The molecular structure is compromised because, for instance, when you eat wheat, it's a plant that was hybridized, meaning that the cellular composition, the cellular molecular composition has already been tampered with. So when you consume these foods, they degenerate our bodies, they corrode our cells. And the more you continue eating them, the more your organs suffer. And the more they suffer, the more diseases are going to accumulate in our bodies. I'm going to show you a couple of our products and how they work. So for us to eliminate any disease, we must begin by cleansing the colon. And here we have the GI Tract colon cleanser. It includes Cascara Sagrada, Yellow Dock, and the Ruba. These three herbs, they are the best for cleansing the colon, because every disease that we have all begins from the colon. So for us to reverse any disease, we must start by cleansing the colon and detoxifying it completely, so that now we can replenish the minerals that has been lost due to that accumulation of toxins in our body. So these are the colon cleanser capsules, and these ones you consume them for 30 days, and after 30 days you're going to feel your brain is going to open up, and you're going to feel very much lighter. And so this is one of our products, and this is one of our highly recommended products that you partake. And on the other side, here we have our iron cell food. In the iron cell food, we have compounds like the blue vervain, the kalawala, stinging nettle, mondia wetei, and the holy basil. You see, just lack of iron in your body, there's manifestation of over 40 diseases, including cancer, diabetes, anemia, and all the others. You see, just lack of iron in your body, or you're susceptible to a whole bunch of diseases. Remember, iron is magnetic, and being that iron is magnetic, it has that tendency to pull other minerals to it. So when you're taking in iron, then you're taking all the other minerals at a proportionate balance. In fact, our master teacher, our teacher, Dr. Sebi, tells us to always tell people the benefits of taking iron, and because the benefits that are there in this compound, I can't really fully articulate. It has lots and lots of benefits. So this is our iron cell food. And here we have sea moss. This is the purple sea moss, sea moss glaciaria. Sea moss contains 92 minerals. Remember, the body is made up of 102 minerals. So sea moss is just a pack of minerals, like a supplement pack. So when you consume sea moss, you're going, the benefits are so much. It's a very, very good product. Very, very great product. Then here we have our bladderwrack. Bladderwrack, it's also a seaweed. This one we get it from the ocean. When you consume bladderwrack together with your sea moss, then you're giving your body the 102 minerals that your body is composed of. So if you're healing from disease, or you have any illness that you have with you, and you need to get yourself, you need to get well, so a combination of bladderwrack and sea moss is going to give you a boost into your health and boost your immunity system. We also have our chia seeds. Chia seeds, they were really consumed by the ancient civilizations, including the Maya and the Aztecs. In fact, even their military used to carry them in their pockets so that they consume them. These ones, you eat them, they give you lots and lots and lots of energy. So this is one of our products that we recommend to people who just want to maintain a good health. So we have chia seeds here. Then we got some walnuts. Walnuts are really good. These ones, they have lots of carbon. You eat them, they enhance your cognitive abilities. They're really good, and they are very good. It's a good substitute for milk. You just soak them and then you blend them. It's a really good substitute. Here we've got spelt flour. Spelt, this is the original wheat. Wheat is an hybrid plant that was taken from the spelt. So for your chapatis and mandazis, you should use spelt instead of using wheat, because wheat is acidic, wheat is poisonous. Do not consume anything that has starch, because it's going to corrode your body.